In serials, essentially what really, in movies, basically, like I was saying, it's your story and your plot that drives your character. It's not the character that drives your story and plot. And that's the basic difference in film and television. So if you write a film, remember, it is much tougher. But it is far more gratifying. Because it'll always start with a story and a plot. And then you have to get into depths, and the depths are never ending. Because the more characters you spread around in a movie, the more you spread your movie out, you have to stick to that character in a very strong way. And you have to explore the depths and depths. And those are the very depths that an actor eventually performs. Which is why films are mostly driven by one or two characters, of course with many other ensemble casts as well. But those key characters are those one or two that you go with. See, times keep changing. When I started, it was more or less like approaching production houses, because they were most powerful at that point in time. But today, more or less, it's the channels. You know, so if you're wanting a television, in a movie script is essentially, again, your producers and your directors as well as the actors. It's a process that happens simultaneously, because if you're going with a non-star cast, you're going to have a damn difficult time finding producers, people who will put the money there. It has to be an idea which is so astounding and so fantastic. And if you do have an idea as astounding and fantastic, I would suggest don't go to actors and don't go to producers. Go to, you know, these studios directly. Find your way straight into the office of a studio manager or an executive or a CEO. And nothing should stop you but to walk straight up to him and tell him that this is, or her, that this is what I have, and I need your help to put it together. Then everything will flow, because it's a great idea, people buy it. And my experience, you know, there are all these conversations people have about, okay, you know, this industry doesn't have respect for creativity and this and that, but trust me, it does. If you have an idea and it's good, you will definitely find your way. And it is parched earth. There is no dearth, in the sense it's a never-ending stream. It's not that now people don't, this industry is growing so fast and so big. From where it started in the late 80s, there was just one Doordarshan. And today there's no end to the number of channels there is. And channels are not on. There's internet now. Internet television coming up. There's IPTV coming up. There are things. So there's an endless road out here which you can explore. Never get caught in this whole racket about, this is the cinema that works, so I should do it. Wherever you get a foot in, wherever you put your toe in, go and do it. As long as you break in even on your course, and be aware of how you market yourself. It's a small 1-minute film that can bring you more fame than a full-length feature film. Remember that. It just depends on how you spin it and market yourself. And that is a very important aspect of every aspect of filmmaking today, whether you're a writer, editor, director, or actor. The way you market yourself is the way the world will market you. So you're no longer just a creative person who's isolated in a space, who someone will come and discover. Nobody's there to discover you. You have to go and get seen and be heard, be noticed, and be recognized. Where the program comes and goes, that's not for you to see. You get a role, you go and do it. It's a shit role. You would rather not do it, but you get paid for it, number one. Serial goes off air. To hell with it. You got a lot of experience in dealing with, facing the camera, dealing with the industry, looking at the nuances of how this industry functions and how people function and what are their behaviors and attitudes like and what you need to adapt with. You've gone home with money plus all of this. So why the hell should you care? And the next stage will come automatically because you'll be so easy to work with. People won't have this thing that, no, yeah, he does too much nakra and he's like too complicated and going on asking too many questions, and just go and do your job. Somewhere down the line, that's, you'll strike that gold and it'll come through. but don't get rigid and complicated. The less complex you are, the more easy it becomes for you, for people to work with you. The environment is such. You know, I don't think any of you have dads and moms who are like big superstars in this industry. Nor did I. So the only balance, because that's where you know, those guys are the ones who can make a strategy. And they have the right to make a strategy because they've got the opportunity already there. But people like us, where I started from, and people like you, so I'm assuming you all will also go through a similar process, opportunity is not knocking at your doors. It's going to come along. I'm saying it's going to come along. And you have to believe in that there will be opportunity. And for that opportunity, you have to be ready. And there cannot be any strategy. You have to just keep on working. And making sure that every job you get, you give it your best. Because when that opportunity comes, you just climb on it and ride and you get into the sky. That's what happened with me, and I always assume it happens with everyone. And not just me, there's so many friends of mine who've made it like that. Who just kept working without questioning, like, nahi yaar, this is not the kind of shit I want to write. Nahi yaar, this is not the kind of work I want to do. Nahi yaar, काम है, चलो करो, कितने पैसे दे रहे हो? बहुत कम है पैसे, कोई बात नहीं, वैसे भी तो घर बैठे हो, तो might as well do it. Experience आ रहा है, churn में घुस गए, you got into the churn of things, you met with so many people, with every experience you meet so many people. You learn so many things. And you got a pocket loaded. So, I mean, like, who doesn't want that?